The most reliable way to pass the ball a short distance is by using the inside of the foot. Same technique as we did with receiving the ball, where the foot is perpendicular to the support leg, the kicking foot is bent, the ankle is nice and tight with a nice wide surface. Play the ball to me, Logan. Okay, now, Logan, why don't you come back actually on the line with Quin. Okay, so when you're passing the ball, it's very important that your shoulders are facing the target. Okay, so I'm going to come pass the ball, example like I'm going to pass it to you. I'm going to come up like this. My support foot is here, right up alongside the ball, maybe slightly behind it. My foot's going to come up off the ground like this. My ankle's tight, my foot's pointed out this way, and I'm going to pass the ball like this. Okay? So if I pass the ball to Logan, I'm looking this way, I come up like this, pull the foot back, and pass the ball along the ground. Nice and straight. Logan does the same to me. I settle it. Again, my shoulders, everything's facing the target. All I do is turn that foot out and pass the ball like a putter. Play it straight ahead. You'll notice I'm not swinging at the ball like this. It's almost like I'm walking. I'm walking up to the ball, I turn my foot out, and I pass it. You also do not want your leg to cross the support leg. I'm going to pass it, and you'll notice that my foot, just like a putter in golf, it's going to follow through right to the target. My foot follows through right to the target. Right like that. It's going right to the target. Okay? So pass it, Logan. Concentrate on following through right to me. Don't cross your right foot over your left foot. So I walk up, I follow through right to the target. Put my foot right back down where it was. Good. Okay? So that's inside the foot passing. What we'll do now, guys, is back that cone up just a little bit. And Logan, come down here. Okay. And Ian, come down here. And what I'm going to have the players do now is do a two-touch passing drill where they're going to follow the pass and go to the end of the line. You're going to receive it with the inside of the foot and pass it with the inside of the foot and then run to the end of the other line. Okay? Nice and easy. So I'm going to pass it to Quin. Quin, you settle it, pass it to the next player, and then run to the end of the line. Next player receives it, settle, and pass. Very nice and easy. Okay? I settle it, I look at who I'm playing the ball to, I pass it, and I go. Look up before you pass. Again, coaches, remember you're always emphasizing vision. You want the players to see what they're doing. Settle it. I look up, I clear, pass the ball. Look up, that's it. Very nice. Don't jab at it. That is what I settle it, I look up, I'm coming right toward Quin, and follow through just like that. Good, okay? That's good, and Logan over here. Ball for Logan, actually ball to me. Okay, the next thing we'll do for passing is passing the ball with the instep, which is the top of the foot, shoestrings. And so I'm going to pass the ball to Logan. This time, again, the support foot comes alongside the ball. My shoulders are facing the target. My foot goes back, but instead of pointing my foot so it's perpendicular to the support leg, it's just right alongside of it, and I hit it with the shoestrings and follow through. Okay, and Logan passes it back. I settle it, and then the other foot. Toe pointed down and locked. So let me show you the technique again. This time I'm coming right up next to the ball. My foot goes back, my toes pointed down and my ankles locked. I come through the ball like this and follow through with my toe down. This is the shooting motion. We're starting to move towards shooting. This is a pass. Good. so if I needed to pass the ball 30 yards and get it there quickly, it'd be very hard for me to do that with the inside of the foot like this. It's not enough force. But if I had all my weight behind it and I could drive it like this, I could have a very long, hard, low pass. This is the building technique for that. So this time, guys, settle it with your instep, pass it with your instep. So Quinn, come on down this side. I'll play it to you, Ian, and then follow your pass just like we were. Logan, get in line. So, instep, settle, instep, pass. Again, look up. Good. Very good. Instep, settle, look up, instep, pass. Instep, settle, instep, pass. Good, okay. And that's good. All right, Logan, get down on that cone. And Quinn, get in the middle. In between Logan and I. Come a little closer. That's good right there. The next pass is called a chip. Very similar to golf. If you're going to try to chip the ball, you want to get it high and have it land soft. And so if Logan was on my team and the red player there, Quin Frazier, was defending, I would have to try to get the ball to Logan. And one option, obviously if I try to go on the ground, Quin's going to intercept it. Okay? But if I chipped it to Logan, he could get it without Quin touching the ball. So I'll show you the technique for chipping. The idea for chipping is to hit the very bottom of the ball, like right here, okay, with kind of a jabbing motion so the ball can get up high. Again, very similar to a golf shot. Okay? So I'm going to come up to the ball, I'm going to jab my foot onto the bottom of the ball, and it's going to get some height and get it over Quin's head. To Logan. Okay? Watch again. Okay. And try to get it to Logan by chipping it over Quin. I jab my foot under and off it goes. Okay? That's called a chip. Okay? Very good, Logan. Alright? Now, it's a little harder to do on the run. I don't have a drill for that, but I'll go ahead and demonstrate it. Just for the sake of time, so you kind of get an idea. So I'm playing in the game. The ball comes this way. I've got to get it to Logan. I chip it to him like that. Got it? Okay. Chip like that. Okay. So that's the chip. Okay. Now there's another longer pass called a drive. So that's the chip, I'm sorry. And now we're going to do a drive. So Quinn, why don't you go with Logan and Ian and Nelson. Go down along that line, maybe at the half line and the sideline. Right where Quinn is, put a cone. This will be an example of a drive. And so if I want to get the ball to the player out on the wing there with a nice, strong, hard pass, it's not going to get there if I hit a pass on the ground with my instep. And it's not going to get there if I hit a chip, especially in this wind. So if what I need to do is to drive the ball low and hard. What I'm going to do for that, here's the technique for that. I'm going to come up alongside the ball, stop a little bit short of it with my instep and driving low. I'm going to use a lot of power and follow through. Okay? So it's going to look like this without the ball. I'm going to come up alongside it, drive it like this, and keep my body moving forward. Okay? Again, we're moving towards shooting. This is a drive. So Quinn is open. I'm going to drive it to him. Okay? You notice I did not follow through well or straight, and so I hooked it. Okay? So it'll be important that when I do it this time, especially with the wind, good Quinn, good drive. Okay? I really want to follow through toward the target. Okay? That was better. Okay? I really concentrated that time on driving through and keeping my weight and motion going toward the target. Same way if the ball's moving. Okay, it's a nice hard drive. Okay. Nice hard drive and a follow through. Hard drive and follow through. Good.